second, not fourth, but second edition of March 23rd, Friday night. It is 1:35 a.m. and we are Yo Estoy Aquí for you Spanish-speaking people. Going to bed right now. You're just joining me. After the last recording, I took a little bit of a break and some time, and we just went to bed. Totally don't know if the pillagers are out pillaging or not. I see a skeleton I'm about to take out because he's cute. Boom. I don't know if the pillagers are still over here. That'd be an interesting experiment to go and see. I doubt it. But probably decommissioned, despawned. They were out here. I don't see them. There's a mama sheep, a papa sheep, and a baby sheep. How sheep-tastic. You like carrots? They don't like carrots. It's all good. I'm going to go into town, the town of, where all the stuff is real quick. Fix some stuff. And, get ready to come back out here and try and get some blaze rods. Now that I think about it, I should really try getting my levels as low as possible so I don't die or become a target for other things. So we're going to grab some things in here that I know we have that I want to bring with. That's pretty good. I'm not going to be greedy about that. Power. Grab these and put these in place. Go through these real quick. Anything good in here? Oh, we could smelt iron swords. Ah. There we go. And whatever else we have in the other places. Okay, cool. I did want to go through this gorge at one point in time. And go looking. There's got to be stuff down there, right? I don't think I've been through that. Aiden might have gone through that. I'm not sure. Aiden's been about everywhere. At one point in time, Aiden was so into Minecraft, and he was just into resources, and he was into mining and stealing what he could, not from other people, but if he saw like the iron vein, he'd pluck it all, not even tell anybody, and he'd go walking through trenches like that and just look for stuff. So if I happen to go down there and find a lot of empty blocks and stuff and nothing just sitting on the surface and glimmering, that's Aiden. He went through there. Which isn't a bad thing. Again, I'm not condemning the kid for doing it. Just explaining what he's done. That's creep. Is that great? It's nothing really good to listen to. My toe itches like crazy. And it's actually kind of warm in here. Maybe I'll back the heater up. I'm thinking about taking off my socks, which I almost never do back here. It's a great place. It really is. It's just some of it's insulated more than it needs to be. Sometimes this bottom room gets cold because it is underground somewhat. Even with the heat on the way it is. It's an interesting environment. We'll put it that way. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. So, what I wanted to do was really get the flame protection on my sword, too. So, I was going to say, where'd homeboy go? Let's make one more of these. can. Come over here to Enchanted. Put this bad boy in here and throw the Lapis in. See what we got. We got Smite 2, Unbreaking 2, and Bane of Arthropods. Power 2, Power 2, Power 2, and Unbreaking 1. Unbreaking 1 and Power 1. So that's really not that great of a thing. Kind of sorely disappointed about that. But you can't put in those and get something out. Can't really enchant a block coal. Let me enchant a carrot. Nope. No enchantment for the carrots. For the gold, no. Enchant a crafting table. That would be the S. That would be funny as all. Get out. It really would. The only thing left I really have is arrows. We cannot enchant arrows? That's not good. But the axe is free rain, right? Unbreaking 2, Efficiency, and Bane of Arthropods. So nothing I really want there. Right this second. Let's run over here. We're gonna stand on our head. Well, I've got plenty of everything, resource-wise. I still wanted to enchant that, so I've got to back this heater up. And it's a good thing that, because I'm getting warm and we don't want to get tired. I got a whole craft here of coffee. Good stuff. Hands-free creep, right? Somebody's bed. No! That's some creep, man. That needs to be taken care of. It really does. And now it's going backwards. Again, hands-free. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I know the band, but sometimes you just gotta, hope to find something else to listen to. And then the creep has started again. No! Boots of elvish kind. Like the fishing pole. The curse of the vanishing one. The curse of the vanished one. The curse of the banished one. No. It is a diamond sword. So says human. Crossbow piercing. That'd be cool. Let's go see if we can get this crossbow enchanted. See what it gives us. Any carrots down there? Not many. I do have dirt in the other chests. I need to bring it over here and put them in place. What did I come out here with? Crossbow. Boom. Piercing 2. What do we got here? Piercing 1. Piercing 2. Quick charge. And unbreaking. I like the unbreaking too, but you know, it is what it is, right? What is a quick charge? That seems pretty cool. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna put this puppy in here. And of course we're gonna, knockback. Smite 2, sharpness of 1. I want the fire aspect. I gotta take the socks off. Let the feet breathe. Oh yeah, dude. Alright, so that's not gonna happen, but I'm at 16. If we do this, and again, it's unbreaking. Alright, it's bedtime. I love the way it runs up to this house. This is a nice house. You know, I dig it because I built it, you know. So of course I'm going to like it. It's not exactly functional for some things that I have in the way that I wanted some things, but you know, that's life. Whatever. It's life and like whatever. If I had another bookshelf, I wonder what would happen. Should we add another bookshelf? We always take it away. I mean, like, really, I mean, like, does it really matter? You take and you give and you take. Ha ha ha. Sugarcane, which makes paper. We need to do it the right way. I need to put those diamonds away before I destroy or lose them. We have paper. We've got 30 paper. It's good. We have round flesh. That works. 20 more round flesh. That's what I thought. So let's put it this way. My phone is dying. I don't know if I told this story or not. I think I told part of it. I might have explained a lot of it. We're going to go into a little bit more of it here and see if that's okay. So I have a Galaxy S20 FE, and I absolutely hate the effing thing. The only redeeming quality, I think I've talked about this before, the only redeeming quality about this phone is the camera. It really is. It's the only thing about this phone I like. I don't like anything else about this phone. At one point, the Coors Hideaway. I'm listening to Gridstream. That's where I get all my music from. You ever hear of the Coors? It sounds pretty decent. I take screenshots of them because they list the bands as they're playing and the name of the band and the song, which is good. So I take a screenshot of that so I could download it, or not download it, but try and buy it. I'm into buying CDs. Not every CD though. I'm finding that out. I'll listen to a CD if I like it. I'll get it. Because one song. There's only one song by Leonard Cohen I really like. It's called "The Future." I really dig that song. But on the album, it sounded like a greatest hits album and something like that. And I listened to like most of the album. I'm like, nah, I don't want this. I'm gonna waste $3 to $4 and then another $4 shipping just to get it. It's not worth it for me. There's nothing really in here to play with. Nope. It's magma cream all through here. I really need to Maybe I ought to put that with the other ones. Carrots. Carrots. Cute. Got a lot of junk in here. What is this? I'm breaking 2. I'm breaking 1. I always thought about it, could enchant armor also. And bring it with you. I wonder if you can enchant, like, a stone. How that'd be funny. Well, it would be like, you know, what would you get? Like, seed of sowing 1 or something like that. I was looking for material to make, that's what I really came up here for. Making books and bookshelves. We have the meats. 6 bookshelves. Made it. There were 6 books made into 1 new bookshelf. Because I would need 2 more of those to make another bookshelf. Whatever, it's good. It's good the way it is. Let's go to sleep. Head on out there in the morning. Yeah. So, but here's the thing. Even though I hate this phone, it's got like the best camera I've ever had in a phone. I mean, I don't like this phone at all. And the battery's starting to go, and the buttons don't work anymore on the sides. They're starting to go. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I dropped in the soup the other night. Maybe some soup gummed up the buns. Not my gumdrop buns, but still. Whoa. Holy cow. You will put a damper on my day, don't you? Is there a door on that? Shoot that puppy with an arrow from here. Right. Let's do this. Let's have a science experiment. We are knock back 1, smite 2, and sharpness 1. And then if we were to take this and where should we put this bookcase? Like right here. What do you think? Put it right behind us. Is it like throw the algorithm off or something? Knock back 1, smite 1, and sharpness 1. No, not one bit. Maybe I should have brought out both bookcases. Maybe I really should have. It's not what I thought it was. Good song, but still. Let's enchant the magma cream. Oh, it's not inhibited. I'm breaking 2. I'm breaking 1. I'm breaking 1. I'm breaking 2. I'm breaking bad. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so this is not working out the way I wanted it to. Can you enchant books? You can! No! We're gonna enchant a book. I don't know why I just enchanted a book. But I did. And it took several levels. And I don't have time for the rest of this stuff. I gotta read about how to like use enchanted books. Because I don't know how to do. I don't know what to do with an enchanted book. Oh, we're doing that. Heck yeah. We're doing. And there goes my anvil. Wasn't really my anvil. That kind of bites. Because if I want, I really need to borrow from their stashes because it was their anvil. Which I have one iron bar. That really bites. 2 iron bars, that's 3. Damn. There wasn't a whole lot of uses, was it? Alright, well. It's got 5 blaze powder, 1 blaze rod. I love how I don't want to give those up yet. Oh yeah. Let's put these in here. I have a blaze rod. Alright. Coffee. Time for coffee. Are we ready for this? I think so. We are so not ready for this, but we're going to go anyway. Off to another we go. Remember the piglins are right there. We're going to get a little bit more cowette. There we go. Kind of run dry in conversation. I tend to do that sometimes. Did I mention it was Friday night? What do you do with your Friday night? That was a nice glitch. For a second there, I thought I killed the Xbox and froze. So, back in the day, yep, okay, so let's go with this story here. Fred was 12 years old, or yeah, just turned 12 in November, and I feel it now, I get it, I really do. I understand, I guess, a little bit more than I did back then, but I was 12, and my friends had, the video game market was unleashed. You know, people had Atari. I myself had a TI-99 4A. It was actually my father's. TI-99 4A is a Texas Instruments computer. And the software for that was, you know, all the operating system was internal, but the storage was a cassette player. I'm that old. I stored data on a cassette player that was tied into the Texas Instruments computer that may have had 99 megabytes, not even, no, maybe 99K of storage of RAM. Yep, 99K of RAM, maybe. And that was a lot for a computer back in the day. This computer wasn't as expensive as all the rest of them, but it was cutting edge in the sense it was Texas Instruments, and they were making stuff for the Texas Instruments computer. They made a bunch of video. It had a cartridge slot for video games. Like I said, it had a whole bunch of ports for, the tape player that you had to buy special to record and special tape. Tape wasn't special, but still, all sound recorded to, as a translation between the two. The software, it was amazing. It was interesting. But anyway, so that was the first computer I had. It wasn't really mine, it was my father's, and he got into working with computers, and so he bought this, and I don't know, maybe he wanted me to do it, to learn the program. I don't really know or remember, and homeboy's got dementia right now, so I can't really go and ask him. But if, when I think about it, that's what he wanted me to do. Because even Mr. Money Pincher bought a subscription to a magazine service of Texas Instruments, which was pretty, niche back in the day. Back in the day, talking about the 80s and 90s, magazines were like expensive at $5, and a subscription might have been like $1.50. That was cheap. So yeah, Mr. Money Pincher actually bought a subscription to a magazine, whereas he didn't. It had articles in it. I should have read the articles, but I was 12 or younger, so I didn't really get it all. Chunky. And my neck is all messed up. But what it did have was code in there for several video games, several different programs. But I mean, chunks of code, like 1,000+ lines or more, and it was all hand typed in. There was a keyboard for the thing, so you'd have to type it all in. And you were sitting there reading. I didn't know how to type, but I hadn't been to high school yet, or I was just starting, but I didn't have typing class. So I sat there, and debugging, and it took hours to get this done, right? Where was I going with all this story? Oh, right. Okay, so that was all before I was 12, or maybe it started when I was 11 into 12, and so but for Christmas, as my friends had, as Nintendo hit the scene and all kinds of stuff like that, for Christmas, there was a box. It was this big. I'm pretty sure I went over this before in another video. It's like this big, by this. Yeah. It was the size of a Nintendo box. Because back in the day, Nintendo wasn't just... The Nintendo itself was this size, but it came with discs and a duck cut gun and some controllers and stuff, so the box was like this big. And it was underneath the Christmas tree, and I was so excited, and Christmas morning, and I opened everything else, and I opened this, and it was the last present. It was a big present and everything, and I went to open it, and there it was, and I was opening it, and it was the GoBot Command Center. I now understand how my kids are when I tell them to go and play with toys, and they're older than that. And Izzy is 9, She's going to be 10 this year, and although she still plays with toys, which is nice. But not so much she's on her laptop. I was 12, not 9. To this day, I still don't know what he was thinking. I really don't. And this whole story isn't even the whole reason why I told the story. I mean, I told the story, but it wasn't the reason why I started it. It was all something stupid about how I blew up a Nintendo once. I killed my first Nintendo. Yep. Boy, did I just bring everything down, right? Yeah, that's what it is. But, yeah, it'll work. This one was a stretch when I came out here. Because when I first got here, this spawned right here. And I'm like, what do I do with all this? That is a nice mountain. Maybe I ought to go into that. But still. So there could be piglins out here. Let's do this. Go find a pig. I need blaze rod. Maybe I ought to make the terrain bigger. I don't think I've got the blocks in here, and I know I didn't take them with me. So, is there anybody in here? Because there have been people in here before. This looks pretty secure. I really should put some doors on here. The last time I was here, they were running up the stairs on me. That's lovely. I don't even know how I got like that. I thought it would be dripping down on me, but I guess not. So, let's... There was somebody running over there. I want to go down. That's up, right? Up is up and down is down. We want to go down. What's in here? I could use netherrack. I don't really want to. I was having a current theme to the way I do things. I could use this cobblestone. That's going to give me maybe double that, which is 56. At best, because I use slabs. So that's not going to work either. But I get it. I guess my parents wanted me to stay a kid. They wanted me to play with toys and stuff. I don't even remember having any GoBots, let alone to constitute a GoBot command center. I think they got me like 1 or 2 GoBots. Whoa, hello. Yeah, you don't like the taste of that, huh? You don't like the taste of that? How about this one? Damn, that's like 4 hits from my sword. What's up with you? Oh, your baby didn't like that? You want some of me? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, here we go. Back out. Oh, there's a ghast out here. And like normal, I didn't bring anything to shoot him with. Let's go. Oh, he's out in front. He's way out in front. He's gonna shoot. It's when he's behind you and he shoots that he's got a better chance of hitting you. You hear that? That means he shot. He shot at you. Fun times. Doing all this without a bottle of fire potion also. That's good. Good stuff. Yep. That wasn't a good sound. I gotta really pay attention to where all this stuff is. I didn't run past it again today. No, that's the right. There's a separate way off of the main branch. You want your kids to play. Although, you know, back in the day, I don't think they realized, because there wasn't a digital like there is now. You know, there's phones and laptops and tablets, all kinds of crap. And the kids are on it like 24/7. Like, I'm not on mine 24/7, you know. And also, here I am, I'm playing Minecraft. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it. But back then, they shouldn't have. If that isn't going to mess with your mind, you know what I mean? Very much, I hate this song. Well, the creep's taking me off in one direction. I forgot I had the gold. Maybe the gold stopped them from attacking. Well, they still came at me, but it would have been more the guys and not the animals themselves. It's across this great dune sea, isn't it? And at least this one's like 3 wide. Homer's going to try and get me. I just keep up the run. Should go 4 wide. I thought 3 was really big enough. I guess it's not. Especially when your controller starts to creep like this. And here's the most interesting part, right? We're still recording? Yep, good. This is the dangerous part. Gotta love it. Beautiful and dangerous all at the same time. Kind of monoliths out there in the middle of nowhere. These lava streams pouring down from above. Ash everywhere from things that have just caught on fire and whatnot. What a ride, man. It really is. Tons of carrots out here just left behind. You know, swords and armor when you need them. And here we are, stuck in the middle of a goo. We are here. Yellowstone Key. We've reached homeland. Of where the blazes are. Anyway. Did I just stick that there for the heck of it? For the halibut? Should really make more stairs and put them out here. Alright. Here we go for all you queasy of heart. I've got videos that are out here that I've died out here so many times. And stubborn me just kept coming back for more. laughing, dare it? Do I chance it? I hate being out here with this. There's nobody there. I'm such a coward. I don't want to die. That's not a good sound. Holy cow. Yep. Oh, he's firing more. There he is. Let's get out of here. Can I get through my hole? No. I'll wind up in a lava pit. Not one thing, it's a ghast. You know what I mean? Oh, he's right there. Why can't I get down? Hello? All I wanted to do was get a picture in my mind of where I was and what I was doing in the top level. What's going on? Wrong way. That way. This way. Alright, so that's up on 2000. So it's that way. This way. It is this way. I didn't bring a pickaxe though. But I do have material with me to do that with. Yay! I'm gonna take 3 of these. Call me in the morning. 2 of these. I don't remember what that is. Like crystal something or something or other. What is it called again? Nether quartz. Don't know what you can do with it either. As far as I know, nothing. Because I'm Jon Snow. Let's go hiking through the Nether. It's exactly my favorite thing to do. Sarcasm runs deep in my family. I have it. My sister has it. We've hit the supposed bedrock. sugar. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Because I wasn't paying attention. But from that comes great, whatever, meaning from failure comes great rejoice, or whatever. This cat passed away already. I dig this song. What I should have grabbed was the netherite, not the blackstone. That's the hardest part about playing this. I need like the stimulation of the music or something. Yeah. And when I don't get it, it just messes me all up inside. There we go. Gotta make sure I don't hit more lava. Or if I do, I'm more prepared than I was. There we go. Damn. Speaking of which, I think they made another Beetlejuice sugar. Damn. So close. Daylight coming, we want to go home. Damn. Lava moves a lot quicker than nether. But I think it moves a lot quicker than I used to remember it ever doing before, too. That bites so much. Come on, seriously? There's more out there. I just need to make it to it, right? I lost my sword in that. Hardwood fun. Does that really say 2:30? It does. You know what? We're up on another hour also. So, actually, for all you people that are watching and have been here for a while, I'm going to stop right here on the edge of the lava flow. And, I might do another video. I might not. I don't know yet. I need to hit the restroom for a second. So I'm just going to stop right here. And I want to thank you all for joining in and seeing what kind of an ignoramus I am and trying to, get to my foreign lands. If you're enjoying it, that's cool. I enjoy having you here. At least I like enjoying talking and stuff like that. So, tune in next time. Thanks for watching, and have a good time. Whoa, 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 whoa. See that? The creep? That's great. That's really good stuff. That's really great stuff. I didn't bring any torches because I didn't think I needed any. Alright. Thanks again. See you later. Bye.